Eneo hili si hivyo. Mambo ni matatu.
Ladies and gentlemen, in this video, I want us to analyze Babu Owino's electrifying reception during the burial of the late Dalmas Otieno in Rongo. And I'm going to split this analysis into 4 parts. Number 1, I'm going to begin by looking at why Babu Owino was assigned a seat at the back in the sun, where he sat for close to 5 hours. Who made that decision and why? Number 2, what the massive reception Babu Owino received in Rongo means for Luo Nyanza politics. Is Babu Owino the new kid on the block? The third thing I want us to look at is whether Babu Owino can actually succeed Raila Odinga as far as Nyanza politics is concerned. And lastly, the reaction from the leaders present there, especially Professor Peter Nyanyongo, Oburu Odinga, and importantly, the response from Raymond Omolo. Before we do all those, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how Babu Owino was received when he arrived. And you can clearly tell that the leaders present, especially in the VIP section, were not comfortable when Babu Owino arrived. But the biggest question which I want us to ask ourselves, why was Babu Owino assigned a seat at the back there?
Passing of time, nor can it be measured in terms of years. Rather, understanding is the very crown for men. Understanding life, the attainment of old age, he who please God is love. Snatched away, lest wickedness pervert his mind.
Why? Who did that? In my own understanding, probably that happened because, number 1, they wanted to deny Babu Owino the limelight. I don't know whether he arrived late, but I doubt. But why would he be placed at the back there, in the sun? Someone was keen on denying Babu Owino the limelight. Number 2, Babu Owino was pushed there as a coded message to him that ODM party no longer consider him one of their own. Dalmas Otieno was not a member of ODM party by the time he was dying. But Rongo is predominantly ODM party. And remember, ODM is currently with UDA in government. So the event there was predominantly William Ruto's government and the ODM. In protocol, Babu Owino is a member of parliament. His seat ought to have been reserved somewhere, because everybody knew Babu was going there. So a message was being sent to him. But the question is, well, he was well received. What does that mean? In my own understanding, the massive reception Babu Owino got in Rongo could be interpreted in the following ways. Number one, Raila Odinga's succession politics is now taking shape. And Babu Owino is being accepted by Kenyans and by Luos in particular as the next kingpin. So Babu Owino is being accepted. That's why he's the guy who received massive applause from the audience. I've seen the reaction. Some people are arguing that Babu Owino mobilized his supporters. Then if he did that, that should even worry those guys the most. Why? Because Babu Owino is a Nairobi-based politician. There is no way he can come to Rongo and mobilize people just like that, that used university students. The truth is, university students are the most unpredictable lot. You can't bank on them. What I've gathered is that most of the people there were actually mobilized by various supporters. But at the end of the day, all of them ended up supporting or cheering Babu Owino. So Raila Odinga's succession politics is taking shape. And that's why you saw the person who responded to Babu Owino was none other than Raymond Omolo. Because the two are now emerging as front runners to succeed Raila Odinga. And their brand of politics is completely opposite. I'm coming to that later. Number two, that reception can actually be attributed to the Gen Z factor. Most of them were students. From Rongo University. The truth is, in Kenya, currently, Babu has the support of those young people. So if the organizers didn't want Babu Owino, they would have not allowed university students to attend this event. But how can you stop university students from attending the burial of Dalmas Otieno? Because Dalmas Otieno is actually the founder of that university and is thrown away from his from his home. So the Gen Z factor is something which most of these old politicians who are trying to stop Babu should think about.
But I want to say in conclusion, before I read Raila's statement, that our people must know that this government here, where we are in broad-based arrangement, is the best arrangement for us. I have been in arrangement with Moi, I was in arrangement with Kibaki, I was in arrangement with Uhuru, and I can tell you, this is the best arrangement I see. I'm telling you from experience.
I'm talking like that because remember, Babu Owino came to this event just some days after he had told Kenyans that he's going to support who for the presidency? Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. And he was in Nyanza being received like that. That was massive. And I also tend to think that this massive reception, the residents are sending to ODM party. We are seeing what you are doing. Please do not frustrate Babu Owino. Because even if you do it, we are still going to be with him. And that message, in my view, is so loud and is so clear for anybody to understand. But can Babu Owino succeed Raila Odinga? Can he fit the shoes of Raila Amolo Odinga? For me, I doubt if Babu Owino can fit the shoes of Raila Amolo Odinga. But he can easily succeed Raila Amolo Odinga in Nyanza. That one I can guarantee you. And I believe so because Babu Owino has played his politics so well to an extent that it's very difficult for any other Luo to refuse to support him. The only Luos who are uncomfortable with Babu Owino are clearly the political class. But let me break it down. Babu Owino is elected in Nairobi. So which means he understands city politics. Babu Owino grew in the villages, in the slums here in Kisumu. So he understands that politics. Babu Owino is in touch with the political realities. He's been avoiding anything that can make him appear to attack Raila Amolo Odinga. So currently, Babu Owino has made Raila Odinga supporters that is being frustrated, that is being fought for trying to come up. In fact, maybe even that sitting arrangement where it was placed very far away, probably it was not by the organizers. Maybe Nis or maybe Babu Owino himself. So if you were to ask me, Babu Owino can easily succeed Raila Amolo Odinga, but a lot has to be done. But how did the local leaders react there? Their reaction were in shock. But I can point out something positive. That at least for the first time now in Nyanza, there is a general consensus that Babu Owino can succeed Raila Odinga, and that the other person who can succeed Raila Odinga is Raymond Omolo. And the good news is that these two gentlemen are young. And apart from being young, their brand of politics is also opposite. So it will be easy for those who want to align themselves with Babu Owino to do so. Those who want to align themselves with those who want to align themselves with Raila Omolo will also easily do so, because their political strategy, their approach to politics is completely different. I don't know what you think, but let me ask you this question before I end this video. Do you think, in your own estimation, that Babu Owino can actually chart his own political path away from ODM party? Let me read your comments. And don't forget, if you watch this video up to this stage, to subscribe. Bye-bye.